What's happening, everybody? It's me, Crazy Frankie, and I'd like to welcome you to my Super Bowl 49 pick. Of course, it is finally here. It has finally come now to Super Bowl Sunday, and especially for your Patriots and Seahawks fans. I know you fan bases have been anticipating this game, as has me. I'm hoping that this year's Super Bowl will be a much more competitive game than it was last year. I know that Seattle blew out Denver, but I know the Seahawks are looking to repeat as Super Bowl champions. There hasn't been a repeat champion since the 2003-2004 New England Patriots. That was the last time the NFL has had back-to-back Super Bowls. So the Seahawks are trying to do just that. And of course, their opponents are the New England Patriots. I will not get into Deflategate or anything else matter outside of the news of what is transpired and what in these last 2 weeks leading up to this game, because I want to focus just on the game itself, and I really think it should be that way now. Because look at it this way now: that's at the time of this video. This is a couple of days before the Super Bowl, so yeah, it should be all about the game now. I mean, they've already had media day. They've already had, whatever sports media is trying to do to get any insight on what about the players and all that. And I know it's just like I said, let's just now focus on the game itself. Of course, this video is all about Super Bowl 49. Of course, it is the Patriots versus the Seahawks. The current lines right now is that the Patriots are a 1-point favorite. Pretty much you could say these lines are dead even, pretty much. And I have to say with everybody says that this is evenly matched and this is pretty even, and I agree. Yes. But let's look at a couple of things here from what I see from both of these teams. Now, here's some things that I think that the reason why a lot of the experts say these teams are evenly matched. This is a pretty evenly matched Super Bowl. When I look at the comparisons between these two teams, and this is what I can see, you probably may want to quote me on this, or you probably may disagree with me, but this is what I believe that I see the strong points in both teams, and this is where they're even at. Pretty much they're even at quarterback, running back, special teams. Those are the three things that I see in both the Patriots and the Seahawks, that they have similarities. And pretty much I'd say they're pretty even. What are the differences, though? Defense-wise, I think the Seahawks have the better defense, in all honesty. I mean, you could say, well, what about the way the Patriots manhandled the Colts? Well, look, I mean, the Colts were pretty much a more easier opponent. Let's say if they would have had to face Denver in the AFC Championship, then it would have wanted to see how well that Patriot defense would have handled Denver. But it was obviously with Indianapolis, it was pretty dead even. That no question that we all knew that the Patriots were going to blow out the Colts in the AFC Championship. Now, in terms of defense-wise, and for the Seattle Seahawks, I mean, you can question about how, okay, yeah, they gave up 16 points before that comeback to the Green Bay Packers, but they did a good job of holding them at bay. And that's the reason why I still think between these two teams, between the Patriots and the Seahawks have the better defense. But what does the Patriots have an advantage over the Seahawks? In all honesty, they do have the better wide receivers. The Patriots have better wide receivers in the top, and they have a better tight end. Seahawks, I mean, probably with the only good person they could throw to is Curse. Curse is probably their only good receiver left, since Tate is gone and Harvin is gone. So yeah, I mean, a lot of it's going to put a lot of pressure on Russell Wilson to give it to his go-to guy, Curse. But their tight end, Luke Wilson, is going to have to come up big in this game, and that's why I'd say the Patriots do have the better wide receivers. So that's pretty much what I say between these two teams. It is now time for my pick and my explanation. Who's going to win? Who am I going to pick to win Super Bowl 49? Who do I think is going to win? I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks. And the reason why I say the Seahawks, it's because, like I said just right now, it's their defense. I think their defense, even though I know Thomas and Richard Sherman are dealing with injuries. They are, I mean, it's still a game time decision right now, but it'll be a huge question to see what is going to happen. I mean, I know they played through pain in that NFC Championship game, but pretty much they've had 2 weeks to rest up. I would say they're pretty much good to go in this game. I don't think they're going to be much. I don't think for New England, they're going to try to attack them. They could do it, but I still think that with Seattle's defense, I think it's going to be enough for them to stop New England here. But in terms of offense, this Super Bowl is definitely going to be a very competitive game. Expect a competitive game. This will not be like last year. No way this game's a blowout here. I expect a good competitive game all the way through 4 quarters. So we should be expecting a great Super Bowl matchup. But the way I look at it this way, with Seattle's defense, I think the Seattle defense is more in line. They played the Green Bay Packers, which really were one of the top defenses all season long in the NFL. And knowing New England, they're going to have their hands full with this defense. But I know that their go-to guys like Edelman and their tight end Gronkowski are going to play a major role. And, of course, Blunt has done a good job at running back. But I think that Seattle's offense, look, there's no way that Russell Wilson is going to throw 4 interceptions like he did in the NFC Championship. There's no way that's going to happen. I expect Russell Wilson to cut the turnovers down. And for Tom Brady and all that, if he doesn't find a way to break through that Seattle defense and all that, Seattle defense is going to be tested. But I think this is going to be the toughest defense that I think the Patriots have faced all year long. I know the Patriots played Seattle back in 2012, and they can tell already from their experience. I mean, they know they got into a competitive game in that regular season in 2012. And, of course, you could say that this Super Bowl is also called the You Mad Bro Bowl. Quoting Richard Sherman there. But I think with Seattle's defense, I think it will definitely. I know they're dealing with injuries, and I know Bill Belichick's going to try to tell these players they're going to expose. We need to expose that. But I think even regardless if they want to try to attack their defense, I think their defense is going to make some huge stands. Blunt is definitely going to have a good day of running to break through that defense. Otherwise, it's going to be a long game for the New England Patriots. For Seattle, simple as that. You get Marshawn Lynch going and you get Turbin going, and I guarantee you that New England defense is going to get worn out. It'll definitely open up the passing game for Russell Wilson. This is why my pick for Super Bowl 49. Look, this is only a prediction. Everybody has their own opinions and all that. Feel free to comment on this video once it's posted up. Feel free to comment on it. I mean, let's see what you guys think of who's going to win. Other than that, I already gave you my Super Bowl pick. I'm picking the Seattle Seahawks over the New England Patriots. This is my last video of the regular season. I want to thank everybody who has commented on my video all season long, who followed me throughout the entire 2014 season. And by looks of it, as long as let's see what goes on in my life or anything else for that matter, pretty much I will be back for the 2015 season to do my 4 key game picks as well as the 2015 NFL playoffs. But as of right now, let's just enjoy Super Bowl Sunday, and let's enjoy this moment, and let's see who comes out the victor here. I gave you already my Super Bowl pick. Thank you, everybody, for watching my videos and commenting them all season long. You guys are awesome. And pretty much I will see you all next season. Take care, everybody, and and have a wonderful Super Sunday.